Jesus entered the synagogue once again, and waiting inside was a man whose hand had long been withered, silent suffering written into his very body. Yet the eyes of the Pharisees were not on the man, but on Jesus, watching to see if he would heal on the Sabbath so they could accuse him. Knowing their thoughts, Jesus called the man to stand forth, drawing him from the shadows into the center where truth could no longer be ignored. Then he asked the simplest and most revealing question: is it lawful to do good on the Sabbath days, or to do evil, to save life, or to kill? But they held their peace, unwilling to answer because truth would expose their hearts. Jesus looked around with righteous anger, grieved at the hardness that had replaced compassion, and then commanded the man, "Stretch forth thine hand." In faith he obeyed, and instantly his hand was restored whole as the other. Instead of rejoicing, the Pharisees went out and immediately took counsel with the Herodians, plotting how they might destroy the very one who had just given life. Seeing their hatred, Jesus withdrew with his disciples toward the sea. Yet multitudes from Galilee and Judea followed him, drawn not by legalism but by the unmistakable power of God. This moment reveals more than a miracle. It exposes the divide between those who value rules above mercy and those who recognize that God's heart is always toward restoration. The withered hand is a picture of every broken place we try to hide, and Jesus still calls us to stand forth so he may heal what we cannot fix. But it also warns that a hardened heart can watch a miracle and feel nothing but anger. When tradition becomes more precious than truth, even the goodness of God becomes offensive. In the end, the man walked away whole, the Pharisees walked away plotting, and the crowds walked toward Jesus. Every heart still chooses one of these paths. And the question Jesus asked remains: will we cling to hardness, or will we stretch forth what is withered and trust him to make it whole?